made the biggest mistake ever, like seriously. But they are looking so good. Well, it's crazy, but whew. Welcome back to another episode, guys. Oh my goodness, this is crazy already. Here he comes. In you come, quick. Get in there. I'll get the door. Just keep going. Oh my goodness.
I gotta move it.
Hey, what did you do? Like, seriously, Mr. B?
I went back a little bit because I thought I was too far forward. Now I'm a bit too far back, but I'm out. So once it drops again, I'm going to move forward just a fraction.
I was just like, welcome back, everybody.
Yeah, welcome back. Jeez.
I think we're crazy. I really don't think we've made the right decision in what we've done, but we can't change it. We can't change it, and we're here, and guess what? You're coming with us. Where are we at the moment? We legged it. Yeah, we left my daughters, and we've left Dad, and we've made it here.
We have.
We are in the little town of Childers. How far was it? Good few hours.
3.5 maybe.
3.5, 4 hours, 5 hours, I'm not even sure. But anyway, we are at an overnight RV stop. We are making our way further north, so you'll have to stick around for where we are going to end up. If we can get there, we're not sure. How's the conditions been? Slow.
Wet.
Potholes.
Dry. It's really weird. You drive along, it's pelting down raining, and you go 5 minutes, and the road is dry.
Yeah.
Then you drive another 5 minutes, and it's pelting down.
Yeah. Crazy.
But it's only just expected to get worse for the next 2 to 3 weeks. I have downloaded some apps. But remember, guys, if it's flooded, forget it.
Yeah, exactly. Like I just said the other day, we've had the snorkel fitted since being back in Brisbane. Maybe that was a sign. That was something that Mr. B wanted. But yeah, still, we're not going to be going crazy. We are going to play it safe. And we always tell you guys, drive to conditions. I do think we've actually made it here in time because there's literally vans and motorhomes pulling in as I am talking to you. I hope I can quickly show you around as well because it is bucketing down. So guess what? It's lunchtime. We're going to have a bite to eat and yeah, wait for the rain to settle, see what we can find around here, and then we'll be on our move tomorrow for another few hours, I reckon. And that's all you can do, isn't it?
Well, yeah, you just got to, you can only plan so much, but always weather dependent though.
Yeah, exactly.
Some things you book and then you can't unbook because what they do is give you a credit.
Yeah.
And when you're not
coming back this way
for ages, then they give you usually a 12-month credit, and then you've got to use it within those 12 months or lose it. So.
Yeah, I think realistically from now we are not planning anything because this is unplannable.
It is.
So
it is.
Alrighty.
It's starting to ease a little bit now, so.
Yeah, but it's so sporadic. Anyway, I'm going to make lunch. I reckon a hot coffee or Milo. What do you reckon?
Yeah, and move the van a little bit further forward instead of being hanging out over the line.
You didn't even tell me before. I just literally hopped in and then I started moving. So I've had lunch and I just thought I'd go for a little bit of wander around town. Already there's quite a few vans and motorhomes that are parking in for the night. As you can see, there are really big drive-through sites, and then there's a few over there that are single ones. So, you know, if you've got a big rig, you definitely got to fit in here okay. There is a really nice dump point there, and there's also some water fill-up points. You can see that van there's just pulled in. That's actually a paid water point fill-up area. But there are a number of little tap fittings around the place. Mr. B pulled up to one here, so we've got one right there. I mean, we're not going to need it, but yeah, you've got water there as well. making my way back to Mr. B and the caravan. Looks like it's actually filled up. I only went downtown for a quick wander. Yeah, I did end up in a couple of op shops. So that was great, and I did pay my respects at the what was called the Palace Hotel. If you weren't aware of it, I guess Childers is known for the fire that they had way back in 2000, and unfortunately the lives of 15 backpackers were lost. So yeah, if you are in the little town, always pay your respects. So it's raining again. This RV stop has definitely packed out. There's even more people that have arrived, done a couple of drive-throughs and stuff, and yeah, I don't know where they've gone, probably over near that grass area, because it's actually full here at the moment. But anywhoosies, I had a couple of people lately just go, hey Mrs. B, keep up with your cooking. Honestly guys, thank you so much, but sometimes I think, seriously, like my one pan wonders. But what are we going to do tonight? We are literally at the Childers RV park, stopover, free stop, whatever you want to call it. So if you have been up to date, I did a big shop at the butcher's before we left. We've been to Costco a couple of times. So tonight we're actually just going to throw together a bit like a carbonara, bit of the diced bacon. For anyone that loves mushrooms, because I absolutely love mushrooms, but they tend to not keep very well. Did you know you could freeze them? Snap lock bag, container, whatever. I've got some diced bacon as well because we definitely stocked up before we left. I'm just browning some onions, put some garlic in there. Might just turn that up a little bit. Woo! Cooking on gas, absolutely love it. A few of you might think, oh my goodness, she's using plastic, but I have to say, I don't mind using plastic snap lock bags occasionally because they are, I think you can squash things down a little bit more in the freezer, and it sort of stacks nice and easy as well. I do have containers, but I do use these as well. Anywho, let's keep going. Nothing too fancy, and I don't even have a beer or a vinos because I'm trying to be good. So how about if you're watching, you can have the vinos and the beers while I do the cooking. Just did up like an easy white cheesy sauce. So that's it pretty much in there like that. So I usually just make my white cheesy sauce with a little bit of flour, milk, and I start it generally with a little bit of butter, so therefore it doesn't go lumpy and stuff like that. I got my cheese in snap locks as well because I did buy a massive 2 kilo bag of cheese when I was down near Ollie's Orange near my daughter's, and we've got one fly. Honestly, how did this fly get in here? I don't even know. So I'm just going to add a little bit of cheese in there. I don't mind myself a little bit of cheese. Cheese is great for everything, I reckon. She's like bruschetta. I really like bruschetta too. Make that on Turkish bread with a bit of red onions and tomatoes. I'll have to make that for you guys as well. Let's see. This is a bit weird, I know. It's called avocado smash, and yeah, it's meant to be for your smashed avo on your breakfast or whatever. It's got a really nice flavour, so just put a little bit of that in. Not too much, just a little bit. Oh, a little bit more. Got to have a bit of seasoning. So yeah, got that one from Costco. Love it, and they fit in the chop cupboards really well. So I'm just going to give that a little bit of a stir, and then I reckon we will be ready. We're just going to have an early night tonight and then hit the road tomorrow. We've got a couple of hours. I think we're going to chug out tomorrow. Who knows what the conditions are going to be like heading north from here. So yeah, as we always say, just drive to conditions. Mr. B's had a look this afternoon on a couple of Facebook groups, and there's a fair bit of damage on road, like bitumen. It's just been washed away, and that's why they always say if it is flooded, you just never know what's underneath it, so forget it. All right, let me just quickly show you this. It's looking really good. Well, I reckon it is. Bit of cheese, yum, bit of seasoning, and that'll be ready for dinner. I don't know, rainy overcast glasses on today.
Yeah. The yellow takes a little bit of the, I suppose it does help with the glare and when it's overcast and that.
Yeah,
These are on the eyes.
Yeah, not so. I think it does become really glary. I mean, you might be thinking why they got glasses on, but it is really quite glary. And I think too, it just sort of when you're travelling for a good few hours, you've got to have concentration, like full-on concentration. There's a lot of big trucks on the move, and yeah, there's a lot of caravans. And guess which way they're heading? South. Alrighty, we will keep moving along. We're hoping to do around about in total from where we left last night, around about a 4.5 hour, 5 hour drive today. So yeah, we will keep you updated and see what we find on the way.
Well,
That's actually giving me a bit of a heart starter.
Going across that bridge, that was hanging on for dear life.
Yeah. Call us crazy, but whew.
Even down there, the road is like, it's got about 20 to 30 centimetres of water over it.
Yeah.
It's 100 and I'm doing like 60. I've still got people flying up my ass.
Yeah,
so
there's a number of cars and trucks that have actually pulled over. I'm not quite sure the name of the place where we are.
But we've lost
service. The GPS is trying to reroute. I think it's a little place. I saw a sign. Is it like Raggle or something maybe?
Something like that,
I don't know. I have no idea. We've literally just pulled over. It's still rerouting. Like, I don't even know what's going on. Yeah, we're just gonna sit here for a little bit.
Yep.
Defog the windows.
Well, you had it on too. You didn't have the aircon on.
I don't know what we had on. We were just trying to focus. So I don't know. Today's meant to be one of the worst days.
At the start of the worst days.
Yeah, but the weatherman said today and tomorrow was going to be one of the worst days. I don't know. You're still saying we should have turned around and gone south.
Well, I wanted south, you wanted north.
This is heading south. Like, this is like, what do you do in a situation like this?
It's coming from Cooktown, so we're driving into it.
Yeah,
we should have been driving away from it.
Yeah, but it's going down that way.
Yeah,
so
but it's going to break up before it even gets into towards Sydney.
What do you do, guys? Like, honestly, what do you do? We need to head north. Our plans are north, not to go south.
Safety is a priority. Conditions today. So you would have seen us just past the big sign for Rockhampton. Yep, no, we're not heading to Rockhampton. We are heading the opposite way. We just left the Bruce Highway and we've turned up onto, I think it's called the Capricorn Highway or something like that. We're just going to do a quick check of the van after those conditions. It always makes me nervous when I come in here. The only thing that moved was my hat. There we go. The beauty of having a hardtop caravan, I guess from having the triangle and a pop top, we can do this. So we're just actually going to knock together some lunch. I love it. Mr. B is
happy with Vegemite Sangers. So you know what? I love it. We've still got a couple of hours to go, so I feel like stopping is important, especially after driving through those stressful conditions, just to like regain yourself, have a breather, and yeah, just make sure, as I said, everything in the van's okay, which it was, and then we can continue. I'm absolutely loving this. I got it at Costco. It's spicy jalapeno, garlic and parsley. I actually put it on everything. Love it. And I've been rocking what are these called? Rivitas. I wanted to call them crosscuts. These are Rivitas. So yeah, probably for the last week or two I've been loving them. So I'm just going to knock together a couple of Rivitas. Mr. B is then going to check the weather conditions and the road conditions, because we do have service. Along the way, there has been electronic signs for out in this region, sort of heading up north and heading west, and it gives you an outline of what roads may be open and what are closed. We've only come across one so far that it had caution, and all the other ones have been open. So fingers crossed, we can carry on and get to where we're going to be stopping for tonight and go from there. How easy is that? Lunch on the road.
Even going north on the A7 towards from Emerald up to Hilton, the A7 it has been closed for 3 hours. Going through to trying to get up through Winton's actually flooded in, so is Longreach. And the other way is to Townsville, but Townsville was flooded and the road is closed across from there as well. So we should have gone south. At the moment we're sort of at a stuck point at the moment, that we just go as far as we can, and obviously we're just got to wait till the weather dries out or whatever.
Get this van closed up. How easy is it just to stop on the side of the road, right? Love it, love it. And it also means that you're not buying you know, takeaway and crappy food and stuff as well. I do like to support local, but you've got to remember, you've got to keep money in your own pockets as well. Everything was looking good. We did a quick walk around. Picture's good, lights are good. So yeah, we'll get back on the road. Jeez, must have had a bit of mud on that side. Other than that, the rig's looking pretty tidy. Not too bad. Probably had a good wash from all the rain. Into the little town called Bluff, and we've got good conditions at the moment. We've got grass and we've got power, and guess what, we've even got hot showers and toilets if we want. Bring the rig up a bit further because we're excited for the grass. So we've got plenty of room, and guess what, it's just us. Yep, keep coming forward. We're just clearing the grass now. I'll just check the levels. We like to be pretty level, so let's have a look. Like a boss. What do you reckon?
Yep.
So this is home for tonight. I had a quick yarn to the lady in at the pub, and she agreed. Not sure how far we're going to get tomorrow, but yeah, it's just going to be an easy setup tonight. We're not going to unhitch. There's no need to unhitch. We are feeling refreshed. We're feeling a little bit better. We are just gonna sit it out here tonight, as we mentioned. It's a great little place, gotta say. We went through to the pub, had a look, but all the miners are coming in because we didn't realise it's like Friday, and of course knock off, they come to the pub and probably having a feed. And there's actually like accommodation here as well, so I think a few of them stay here. But anywhoosies, yes, 2 new things that you haven't seen yet since we kicked off again. Yeah, I caved. I got a air fryer. Don't laugh. It is a mini one from Kmart. Wait for it. Check it out. Check out my little tray. I've been using these as well. These are just from the cheap shop. They're just like a little liner. I know you can get the silicone ones, but I'm still having trouble finding for the mini, so I'm just using those ones. It's been working a treat. I mean, it's perfect for the two of us. We don't use it a lot, but I must say chips are really good. I've done a couple of dim sims. I've done a few different bits and bobs. I'm going to try something different tonight. I'm going to try and do some baked potatoes. I've just like slithered them in between there, just so hopefully they'll cook a little bit quicker. Put a little bit of oil and a bit of salt, but I'll show you in a second. And the induction cooker. I mean, I know a lot of you that travel probably already have induction cookers. Again, we sort of thought, will we, won't we? I am loving it, I've got to say. We can run both of these on our inverter. The reason I've got it out tonight was because we managed to snag power, which has been lovely. At the pub, they've hooked us up with power, so that's great. It's so muggy, even though we've had all this rain and everything. The humidity is crazy, so we're actually feeling really bougie tonight. We've got the aircon on as well, so there you go. So yeah, I'm going to use the induction cooker. I'm going to do up a pork stir fry and with the potatoes. So yeah, let's see how we go. If you guys have got any little recipes that you might love in the air fryer, let me know. The one thing I do love to do, if you haven't heard of this one already, is do boiled eggs. Boiled eggs in the air fryer are brilliant. They take probably about 25 minutes and absolutely perfect. You just need to put it on a lower heat. Probably in this tiny air fryer, I'd probably do 3 or 4. In a really big one, I used to do about 6 to 8. So they're really good for salads. So anyway, nice and easy tonight. So as I said, cut those potatoes up a little bit. I'm just going to pop those in, put a little bit of oil on the top. Salt. It does have, and I'll show you all the different settings through here, so you can do your timer plus and minus through there, and then if you just go on here, obviously that then gives you your temperature, and you can change your temperature there as well. So really nice and easy. The induction, it is just one from King's. I thought we'd just give it a go. The one thing I did love about it is it actually came with a bag, which I have here. I'll quickly show you. This is the bag. I mean, King's always do specials for the induction and the bag. I think we got a deal on that for, I think it was about $65, which I thought was really good. And the bag is really weatherproof with a PVC vinyl, a nice canvas on the outside, and then a zip that goes right away around. I'll get cracking. I pre-did the veggies and stuff, so I mean that's pretty much a no-brainer. Whack it in there, and yeah, we'll see how it turns out. I did the veggies as a stir fry, and then I popped the pork in. I'll just let it braise around for a little bit. I just did a quick dash of soya sauce, and funny enough, I know you'll probably go, what the heck? I don't mind crushed tomatoes, but I just used a quick of pizza sauce. Yes, pizza sauce. I mean, it's the same. It's tomatoes, right, with a bit of seasoning. So that's pretty much done there. The potatoes are looking really good. I'll just pull those out. I just gave them a few extra minutes, but they are looking so good. I'm just going to dish that up, and that'll be dinner for tonight. I feel like we're in high spirits today. We had a really good night rest after yesterday. It was very stressful driving. I've done a quick pack down in the van. Who are you talking to out here?
Oh, I've got a friend.
Oh, hello. Look at you. Hello. Are you a friendly one?
Yeah.
Ah. Hello. Mr. B, can you just tell us, like, it's not Christmas. Why are you wearing that Christmas singlet again?
I love it.
Oh, my goodness. Hello, big fella. How are you? I reckon he must be the pub dog.
Must be.
I saw him yesterday, but he had a sniff out of the van. Oh, dear. I'm on the higher level. Come over here and tell everyone what's happening, Mr. B. We didn't really finish yesterday.
So we stopped at a little town called
Bluff.
Yeah. We seen it on the
Camps Australia. I think I told you that yesterday.
So a bit of camping around the back.
Yeah.
Bit of power, that's okay.
It's been good.
Yeah, I've been checking the roads and the weather update. So there's a little bit of a well, there's water across the road on the way to Emerald.
Yeah.
It says it's drivable, but you just got to drive to the conditions.
Yeah.
And the warning says if it's flooded,
forget it.
Yeah.
Which we are.
I
mean, that's about 95k west, I think, from where we are now.
Yeah, I'm trying to head back up to Charters Towers, Slant Hewarden.
Yeah.
Into Charters Towers, there's a big section of the road, probably about 2k, that is long-term flooding, it says. There is a go-around. It's a track.
We're not going to do that.
It's a dirt track, and with all this, it's going to be a mud track.
Yeah, we're not even going to consider that, honestly.
Yeah. So there's so that's blocked. Anything past Emerald's blocked. Going north, even if I can get to Charters Towers, the road into Hewarden is shut.
Yeah.
Because that's flooded as well.
We might have to sit it out. But you know what? You guys are coming with us. I guess in all the chaos that we had yesterday, I did forget to mention, we were meant to be having a beachfront little R&R, weren't we?
Yeah, but then that got washed out as well.
We were meant to actually be at beachfront in 1770, relaxing, sipping on cocktails, enjoying our beachfront camp. But yeah, no, not happening. So yeah, we did can that, and we just sort of thought we're meant to stay there for 3 days. We thought that we'd get 3 days up our belt to push along as far as we could, didn't we?
Yeah, but now maybe thinking about it, we should have just sat it out in the rain at 1770.
Plans changed.
I can't even go the A1 to Townsville.
No,
because that road's flooded as well. So
flooded.
We did see a heap of trucks coming from this way, so I'm trying to figure out where they came down.
We're going that way.
I might stop in Emerald.
You know what?
We might ask the information centre, or even might pop to the police station and just ask them.
What? Are you serious, Mr. B? The people you ask is at the pub. So I reckon we go that way. We see how we go. You guys are coming with us. As I said, it was an easy night last night, so not much to do. We're pretty much done in here. Close her up and then off we go. So yeah, let's see how far we go. Be wide load.
Go, Roger.
So we're just pulling over. We think we've got a wide load coming. Is that right, Mr. B?
Yep.
So we've made it not even 5k down the road, and it looks like there's a wide load coming of some description. So we're just doing what's right, pulling over and waiting.
8 metres will be eastbound from Bullock Creek through to Bluff, 8 metres.
Oh, he's a big boy. He's 8 metres evidently. If you hear anything like that on the radio, you just got to pull over in a safe spot. But anyway, fingers crossed.
That's another good reason to monitor Channel 40.
Yeah, exactly. Run Channel 40 when you're out here. That's for sure. You get the updates. Yeah, 2 police escorts, and let's hope if that big fella's made it through, we can get through as well. So we haven't come far up the road. We've just pulled into a little gravel stop. But as I was saying the other day, the things you find on a highway. Check these guys out. Look, it's a family of minions. How cool. There is meant to be a thong tree around here as well, but I don't know. We can't find it. How cool are they? If you're driving between, I think it's Blackwater and Emerald, there's all the little minions. Mr. B's going to do a turnaround. Massive gravel pit here. You could camp, I guess. But yeah, look at that. How cool. We made it to Emerald. That was pretty good going, wasn't it?
Wasn't too bad.
We actually did see a couple of signs on the road that were pushed to the side. It was low-lying area, so it did say water over the road, assuming that it cleared and they were removed. So yeah, we've made it into Emerald. We're just gonna scope out, see if we are gonna stop here the night. I guess you're probably gonna see what you can find. There may be some information in town on road conditions or yeah, I guess what's going on. So yeah, we'll just see if we can find a spot and go from there. This is looking pretty good. Parked up parallel. There's pretty good parking here, I've got to say. It does say for 20 hours. There are a few people here. I reckon we're just going to call it here for overnight. We left Emerald and we've done an easy drive into Clermont. You found something interesting here?
Yeah, so back in 1916 they had a massive big flood here. It killed 61 people. So they moved Clermont from the lower lying area to the higher ground, and the tree behind you is a tree from the original flood levy back in 1916, and they moved the tree up here as well.
Wow. So where was the tree?
The tree?
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah, but where was it originally?
I think it was back where the city centre was.
Oh, okay.
The tree was chosen to mark this event because numerous residents were rescued from trees after the water had receded on Friday morning. The remains of the town were shifted to higher ground where Clermont now stands, and this plaque and the one opposite commemorate the names of the lost in the disastrous floods.
Here we are here in Clermont. I'm not quite sure where we're going to try and press on today. Mr. B said we're meant to be, I think, heading up this way, but again, I'm not quite sure. Depends on how far we can get through and stuff like that. So we've only seen literally one caravan on the road this morning. We did leave pretty early, but yeah, not much traffic on the road, is there? No. All right. Well, let's go check out that other cool thing that you told me about.
Yep.
I've never seen anything like it before ever. So yeah, let's go check it out. It is so humid already this morning. They've said we're meant to get a top of 32, but just because of all the rain and the moisture, it is just so hot already. It just makes everything just go, oof, including your hair, goes like a frizz bomb. Wow, check out this. This is, oh, gee, she's a bit sloppy under here. Check this out. Piano in a tree. You're probably thinking, what the? I was too, but I've read the little plaque here, and I'll just zoom in here. It's a little bit hard to see, but this is an original photo from what Mr. B explained across the road from the floods here in 1916. And basically what happened was the floods were so bad, obviously houses got, you know, washed away, people's belongings, and an actual piano was found in this tree. I mean, today this is a replica one, but come on. How's that? Imagine seeing that. That's crazy. The things you find out traveling the outback. I just made the biggest mistake ever. Like, seriously. Do you want to know what I did?
What'd you do?
I put diesel in and it was, wait for it, $2.69 a litre.
Oh well.
Seriously?
Yeah, but sometimes when you're in the middle of nowhere, it's another 2 and a bit hours and we're not sure whether the road is even open.
I know.
It's better sometimes to top up as you go, then push it and be running on fumes and then get stuck on the side of the highway for...
But seriously, I actually said to him,
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
know.
seriously, mate? Like, look where we are. There we go. This is where we are. I sort of said to him, why is it so expensive? And he agreed with me. I think he's just a worker. He was like, I know.
We're halfway between Clermont and Charters Towers.
Charters Towers.
So 2 hours each way, and this is the only fuel stop in the middle. If you don't get fuel here...
Oh, nothing moved. That's always a good sign.
Majority of the time, then you've got to get fuel somewhere else. So.
Yeah, and that's what we say as well. We tend to stop at... do you want to open that?
Yeah.
We tend to stop at
Shut the door.
good servos on our way, and like Mr. B said, I mean, we don't know what's in between. We don't know if we are going to get through. Just behind me there has been over the road and there's still water across there, so yeah, I don't know, who knows. We're just going to stop for a bite to eat, just freshen up a little bit. We got up early, so I don't know, there's no rush. And I think too, like when you're traveling with a caravan and, you know, as I've said before, we've had coffees, we'll have a bite to eat, cold drink, that type of thing. The road we've been travelling on, it's actually called a couple of things. It's called the Great Inland Way, and it's also called the Gregory Development Road as well. I'm not the greatest on direction, but...
It's a bit like this though at some spots. Like,
who's oopty-doos?
It's better than the roller coaster at Dreamworld and Movie World.
Yeah, but I mean, I've got to say, there has been signs on the way. The shoulders just drop off on a steep, rough edge, so that's signed well. Yeah, there was quite a few potholes and stuff. We've seen really no traffic at all. We've seen 2 caravans now and probably about 5 trucks. So, yeah, who knows what's ahead.
say Blue Caravan?
Yeah, Blue Caravan. Guess what? That's us. We're going through. Fingers crossed.
Well, he was roads traffic Queensland, so he'd probably have a good idea if the road's open.
It's coming down now. This one we thought we were going good. There's still a little bit of water on the sides and you can see it running through. We've been pretty lucky, I've got to say. This area where we are right now was completely flooded, and like people are parked up. Like if you just look at this, it's just crazy. I'd say from comments that I've heard about this, people were parked up for at least about a day or two, and yeah, I think it caught some people off guard that they didn't have supplies. So this goes to show you need to always carry at least extra water and snacks, I reckon. We made it, Mr. B.
We did.
We only had one little bit of water over the road, but yeah, how lucky was that? So yeah, Charters Towers, here we are. This place is really cool too, by the way. We have been using lately Camps Australia. So yeah, it brought us right here. We just thought, we don't know conditions and so forth, and I know that this is a really job, but we got to empty the toilet, and we found this is at the like an information area, and hey, look at the nuggets, and they're the gold type as well. This is looking so good. There looks like there's a bit to see. I mean, there's nobody here. It is the weekend, so yeah, but it looks cool. I've never been to Charters Towers before. We're just passing through, but we're not actually staying. So, but we are going to try and work out where we're going to stay tonight. But yeah, anyway, let's empty the toilet. It's yeah, not the greatest job, but you know what? I'm just going to say one thing. Ladies, if you are watching and you've never done this job before, it's not that bad. Honestly, I was like thinking probably what you have been thinking, or going, oh no, I don't want to do that job. It's not that bad. I've been doing it from the start and I don't have a problem with it. I think the hubbies and fellas and whoever else you're traveling with, they may have lots of jobs to do. I've got my jobs to do, and you know what? I don't mind doing this. It is being a luxury for us, definitely, in this van, in this setup that we've got now, compared to what we started with in the Triangle. So give it a go. Well, I think we found an alright camp for tonight.
Yep. We're at the Caltex truck stop.
Oh, I'm going to call it on the outskirts of Charters Towers.
Yeah, it's I'm going to say, well, it's cheap.
It's free.
It's free.
But hang on a minute. It did cost us $86, but only at $1.89 a litre, so that was better than what we paid before.
So you got toilets, free showers, laundry here.
Yeah, it's great. And how's the diner?
Oh, the diner's packed. I mean, there must be some good food going on there, because on a Sunday, when you see about 20 tradies there at 4:15, so they've worked today. They've stopped at the diner. We had a few of the truckies
got-
have already left.
Yeah, but it's early
it's
days.
early.
It's early days. We've only got a few here.
So when I got here, I did check the wheel bearings for heat, just because it was a fairly long drive today, and we're going through water and then back onto dry, to water to dry. They were all fine, none of them were overheating. Someone did mention about I have a thermal digital thermometer. Thank you for letting me know I can use that as well.
That's a great idea. We didn't actually even think of that off the top of our heads.
No.
But yes,
Yeah.
say thank you. You'll know who you are.
So did those checks, just went around, did a quick check of the car, make sure there's no, we had heaps of bugs that were
There
flying
were
in.
lots of butterflies around.
Yeah, so I cleaned them out of the grill, just went around, made sure there was no other, any other issues.
Yeah.
There was a couple of times where the side of the road was covered in water, and I had a couple of people overtake me, so I'd actually go into the deep part of the water. I just wanted to make sure there was nothing under the van that got affected, because when you're driving through there at like 80 or 90 k an hour, the pressure of water going up can sometimes do, I'm going to say, damage. But there was nothing wrong there.
Yeah, as you always say, definitely drive to conditions.
Yeah.
And that's what we did. Anyway, on that note, as I always say, I reckon this spot is so good, I might try and actually cook a pizza. So I'm going to try and cook a pizza for dinner, but the clouds are looking pretty scary
there's
over that way.
There's a thunderstorm going to hit here.
Yeah, and
so it might be Vegemite sandwich.
no, we're not going to do that.
Vegemite sandwich.
Oh my goodness, Mr. B. I have done a fair bit of cooking. This episode has just been about seeing how far we can get, and believe us, we're not anywhere close to where we're aiming to be. So
taking detours because of the water.
Exactly. All right.
What?
To be continued.
Might be another episode where we're parked on the highway having a sleepover.
Well, we've made it this far, but yeah, it's going to be continued. If you want to keep following our journey to heading through the floods, you'll have to wait for next episode. Mr. B, what do you say?
Go on adventures, have fun, always. Please, when out there, be safe. It's number one, safety.
See you next episode, guys.